Welcome to Employment Law This Week. I'm George Whipple, and Happy New Year. 2025 was a whirlwind that brought sweeping changes for employers. To kick off 2026, we wanted to get a sense of what new trends could be emerging. So we asked my colleagues at Epstein Becker Green what they think the next buzzword in employment law will be.
Rapid change. I think with a quorum at the NLRB, we will see significant changes in the way that the National Labor Relations Act is enforced.
Reductions in force. We've seen a huge shift in the economy and a lot of uncertainty, and with that, there will be changes in a lot of organizations.
Uncertainty. From the AI capability perspective, things are constantly changing. Different tools are coming online each and every day.
Employee use of AI to craft complaints and threatened claims. And as AI becomes more sophisticated, I think that is going to become more and more of a concern for employers.
The access that individual employees will have to these types of tools will only increase, and it will be very challenging for employers and certainly legislatures to keep up with this pace of innovation.
I think we're going to see a lot of change in the workforce due to AI. And we're starting to see new laws requiring notices to employee if AI is going to be deployed and could potentially displace them. So I think we're going to see more laws coming out to try to protect workers around AI reductions.
Group lift-outs will also continue to be a trend. Employers will need to understand how to do that if they're interested in doing that to ensure that they're doing it appropriately. And I think employers will need to safeguard their talent to ensure that they're putting retentions in place to try to combat the possibility of a group lift-out.
Predictive compliance, moving away from reactive compliance and addressing things proactively to make sure violations don't happen. We see an increase in real-time monitoring of wage and hour violations and identifying potential retaliation issues before they appear.
Quiet thriving, doing things like nurturing your relationships at work, finding meaningful work, crafting your career, being in charge of your own career, setting boundaries.
In this fast-moving environment, we asked our attorneys what advice they would give clients for the new year.
Don't overcorrect.
Don't let everything cause a massive reaction or an overhaul of programs. If we are reactive to everything, we're never actually going to achieve anything.
Be nimble. There's a lot happening.
Being nimble in this environment means rethinking the way that you've done things, rethinking how often you do things, and rethinking how you communicate things in a permanent fashion versus a semi-permanent fashion.
What your process is for handling reasonable accommodations, what is your interactive process? And when you're doing an interactive process, make sure you're paying attention to the interactive part of that process. It's not a one-way street.
Treat employment compliance like you treat cybersecurity. It's something that requires regular, constant vigilance.
Don't panic. There's a lot of uncertainty right now across the nation, across the globe, but if you focus on where your company is going and where your workforce is going and the job at hand, you'll get through.
Thank you all for your words of wisdom. Whatever the new year brings, we'll be here each week to bring you the latest developments. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.